Here we go on Cosier Corners against Biervampir. Cosier Corner is a map where both keepers start on the left. You have a lava river in the middle of the map, and you have some gold, a lot of space, and two neutral imps, level 3 imps, in the middle of the map. Right at the start I will go for the neutral imps, because it's quite a good value at the very beginning. You also have some bonus special in the map. You have a steel hero there, and you also have make safe bonus for each player, which is hidden somewhere else on the level. Because I went for a neutral objective in the middle of the map right at the start, my dungeon layout is a bit fucked up. I'm trying to have some gold treasure room tiles to attract some dragons. For the moment that's not the case. I'm trying to make my imps busy mining the gold, and also trying to have a proper setup for my dungeon. This was the first time I was playing the map, so I did not mark the right path to reach the neutral imps, so I will finish the work in possession. And here we go, 2 additional imps right at the start, and they have speed, so it's pretty useful at the beginning when you have a lot of rooms to reinforce, to dig, to get some gold. First warlock. I will build a training room on the right, and I do not have enough gold tiles, treasure room tiles, to get dragons for the moment, and so I have to increase my treasure room really quickly. Here it is. Second warlock. Same idea, you want to have Master Bay and Speed Spell as quickly as possible to get the maximum value from your creatures. I'm cancelling the research animation so that they can go back to research very quickly. This spot will be my second lair, because actually my only lair is around my dungeon heart, but it's not really an efficient lair and not big enough for the next creatures that will join my dungeon. I'm completing my training room, activating the Master Bay and putting the demon spawn in the library, and we see that Biervampir went for a very aggressive and quick level 3 dragon. He's possessing it, and the idea with a level 3 dragon is to spam a lot of grenades in my dungeon heart to kill all my creatures, especially the imps, and prevent my creatures from researching, etc. Training. So I'm going for, because I have nothing to counter the dragon, nothing at all for the moment, and I already lost an imp I think, I will go for the middle of the map. So I built a bridge that I just researched, and I will cut the bridge to isolate the imps from my dungeon, and I will go for the gold that is on the middle of the map. And in the meantime I will try to train my creatures as much as possible and wait for either a dragon or a bile demon, because at the moment I can't fight properly a level 3 dragon. I increased the lair to get the 25 lair tiles matching the room requirements to get a bile demon, and I already had what I needed to get a dragon, but I was not really lucky, and I got a lot of demon spawns and beetles instead. I'm trying to save some time with the warlock sending fireballs at the dragon to damage him. He's pushing with a second level 3 dragon. The situation is not really easy there. He has 1 dragon on my dungeon heart, 1 dragon between my library and the training room, so I will keep all my creatures busy, not able to train, etc. But at least I'm saving my imps for the moment, and I'm still mining in the middle of the map. Got a bile demon, training it instantly, I'm also putting the Warlock in the library again to get the training spell, the speed spell, sorry, for the training. Getting my first dragon, so I see a light in the tunnel somehow. I used this level 2 spider to put some slow on the dragon. It is really interesting to put a slow on a creature that Biervampir is used to possess, because it decreases the value of the creature during the fight. He keeps the pressure with his 2 dragons in my dungeon, possessing one, then the other. I'm training my creatures at the same time. Because I have isolated all the imps from my dungeon, I cannot reinforce the training room for the moment. I'm saving my spider. The level 2 spider is really useful. It puts some slow again on the dragon. That's pretty neat. I think I still have a level 3 dragon on my dungeon heart. Not even sure. No. Lost another imp. I'm increasing my training room. He has a good spot with his dragon because he will keep my creatures annoyed, or in fight at least, because he's between my library and my training room, so I can't research or train my creatures. But now he's gone, and I'm quite happy with that. This was a very difficult situation. He had 2 level 3 dragons while I had barely nothing, and the first dragon came before I even completed my training room. He's back with another level 3 dragon, full HP, and he's possessing him, so I'm using a spider to slow the dragon again, and now I will let the fight take place in the entrance of my dungeon instead of fighting in the middle of my library, so I'm quite happy with what's happening. And I'm healing my spider, which is a really good asset at this stage of the game. And I let the fight going on. My imps are digging a good part of the map. 32k gold now. And the dragon finally was solo HP, he retreated it. So back to training. And now, because he's pushing a lot on me really often on this map, I will go for level 4 Warlocks to get some meteor and be able to defeat a huge pack of creatures if he wants to rush me with significantly more creatures. I use the outpost to prevent any rush from the lava into my dungeon. So now we will have to go through a bridge. He bridged in the middle of the map, but I was quite ahead, and because now there will be some fight, my imps are no longer safe in the middle of the map, so I retreated them in my dungeon. I see that he went for a lot of imps, so I will use my Bile Demon to kill as many imps as possible. And I see that he has a lot of dragons, but I knew that already. He is trying to take my treasure room, so I will just transfer all the gold and eventually sell my treasure room, so that the gold loss is really minimal. Possessing this Bile Demon, I'm annoyed to have only 1 Bile Demon there. I would have preferred getting like 3 or 4, because I can handle the dragons with 3 or 4 Bile Demons that are level 2, creating a lot of AoE damage. I have level 4 Warlocks now, that means I can like kill many imps. I just killed 2, and I will kill as many imps as possible if he wants to claim the entire middle island. He has a lot of demon spawns. I'm selling back the guard posts. I do not need them now, and I know that the fight will occur mostly on the middle island instead of in my dungeon. And I have enough creatures to hold. I have like level 4 dragons, I think. I have my Bile Demon, I have 3 level 4 warlocks, and I have some demon spawns. Can definitely do something. Dropping the warlocks, dropping them in a different angle so that I can hit as many targets as possible and take little area of effect damage on the same warlocks. Using the spider to slow a dragon, that's still useful. And I'm rotating every time my warlocks and my dragons from the fight to the library or the training room, because I have heal, so they can endlessly handle such rotations if I manage them correctly. Possessing again this level 2 Bile Demon, who is definitely a great asset there. Trying to damage a bit the dragons when I do not have any imp in sight, and when I have an imp in sight I'm just going for the kill. Slightly increasing the treasure room there, but I will need a lair, because I think my lair is too small for the moment. I have no real lair, 5-5, it's quite a problem to attract more creatures. He built a bridge and now claiming some of my dungeon. They have a foothold and they will be able to fight in the middle of my key rooms. So I have to push back with an imp and invisibility. I tried to put my invisibility spell on my imp there, but he was faster, dropping a demon spawn on it, so my imp died, but I'm doing it with another imp. I'm digging for an additional layer there. Also keeping all the creatures trained would have been good to reinforce the training room, get some additional efficiency and have faster trained creatures. Just kill one of my imp. It was not really well played, because he dropped the creatures on my imp as well. He's pushing a lot to keep the control of this part of the map, because if he kept me in my dungeon I won't be able to mine the gold in the middle of the map and we'll have a lot of gold. That's why I mined a lot of gold in the very beginning. This gold can be out of reach later. Almost lost my level 2 Bile, because I have only one Bile and I'm possessing it a lot and slapping him a lot. He's not able to recover properly, so that's quite an issue. While on the other side, Biervampir has like 5 Bile Demons, even if most of them are level 1. That's still annoying. Yeah, he has 2 level 3, 1 level 2 and 2 level 1. But he has lower level warlocks, so I'm definitely the only one having meteor spells at this stage of the game, which is pretty great. Even if I have less powerful creatures, I will be able to handle a fight in the corridor. Pushing on the research always to get the torture room as quickly as possible, and the temple, and the lightning strike spell. I have 3 beetles and 3 spiders, but I'm not training all of them, I guess. I have 1 beetle and 1 spider well trained, and the other are not really trained. So that's an issue. But at least I would be able to get level 4, a good level mistress. Probably higher than level 4 if I train my creatures properly before the sacrifice. I'm again trying to catch some imps, and he is trying to do the same, preventing me to claim back the bridge. Completing the lair. My library is a bit small. I got the 3rd dragon. I'm putting the level 1 to training, because yeah, level 3 dragon is way better than the level 1, and it takes really few gold and few time. So why not? But again, my library, because I had never played the map, I had no prepared layout, and my library is right in the middle of my dungeon, so every creature crossing the library will get shot by the warlocks, especially the imps, which is quite an issue, and the library is between the training room and the hatchery, so almost everyone in the dungeon will be hit by, well, fireballs. I'm only training one beetle and one spider. I don't know why. Because my training room is maybe too small. No, I don't know. That's a bad move. I should have trained all 6 beetles and spiders. And I should increase my my library is full. And I haven't reinforced my training room. I haven't prepared enough area to build the torture room. I thought about building it in the middle of the map, but it would be risky because Biervampir would see the torture room and understand that I'm going for mistresses and that I'm ahead in research, because I think I'm ahead in research at this stage. And also he would try to claim it to attract mistress himself, so that would be risky. I prefer building a weird torture room in the middle of my dungeon instead of building it in the middle island. And I think I will do the same mistake with the temple. I have not prepared any 3x3 area to build a temple to be able to perform the sacrifices. And here it is, a weird torture room, but at least it's enough to attract mistresses. However, I have 17 creatures, this is the maximum, so I won't attract any creature now. So either I should trash the demon spawns or wait for a temple to sacrifice some creatures and be able to attract more creatures. Using the meteors to reduce the HP of the bile demons. Because it's only one level 2 bile demon, I drop all the warlocks in the same spot. He just killed one of my imp in possession, and he's still in possession, which is okay. He won't be able to kill my warlocks this way, and he lost his bile demon, so that's pretty neat for me. And now I have the temple, and I will be able to make some sacrifice, and I will get a level 6 mistress. I was really focusing on only getting a single mistress, which is quite a bad idea. If I lose this mistress, basically the strategy is quite ruined. Going with this bridge to claim the big bridge, which I assume is leading to Biervampir dungeon. With some chance I will have a foothold directly on his dungeon. I'm not even sacrificing the other spiders and beetles, and I got an additional demon spawn, which is very unlucky, so I'm not getting any additional mistress from the portal now. I'm not sacrificing the beetles and spiders, so I will stay with one mistress for the moment. I'm getting a good value from my level 3 imps that I found at the very beginning of the map, because with the speed they are claiming really fast, and with the invisibility, and also they are level 3, so they get additional HP and they are less likely to die from a single gas spell from Bile Demon. Here Biervampir is trying to defend with a possessed Bile Demon to kill my mistress, but it's not really efficient. And now I'm thinking about the remaining spiders and beetles that were waiting to be sacrificed, getting a second mistress. And I have a foothold on this dungeon, and I will try to push and make the best use of my mistress and dragons. Training the level 4 mistress while keeping level 6. He's trying to kill the imp, level 4 imp, because I misclicked it, and he leveled up in the training room during the game. But still he's doing a great job there, not dying. I'm trying to babysit it as much as possible. And because I see that he's playing in possession, trying to kill the imp with his Bile Demon, I'm dropping warlocks so that I can get some interesting meteor strikes. And now I see that he has the lightning strike, so I'm retreating, trying to drop my creatures in different spots so that they won't be struck by a lightning strike. if I drop like everything on the same spot in my lair, and if he has already scouted the lair, he will just kill my creatures in the lair with a lightning strike. Using the protect monster spell to be immune to the lightning strike keeper spell, and I'm shooting some additional lightning strikes so that I can inflict a lot of damage on the Bile Demons. Same thing, because all my creatures are really low HP, I'm dropping them in different layers. That's why I have also several layers. I see a level 3 beetle. So I understand that because he has level 4 or 5 spider, he wants to sacrifice and to get the mistress, so my target will be the level 3 spider. He also landed a lot of lightning spell, but I had a protect monster, so he just wasted a lot of gold while I'm still damaging his dragons. And I just killed a level 4 dragon, which is really great, and a level 2 warlock, and I killed the level 3 beetle at the same time. So, and he noticed it, so he's basically doomed. He has no way to get a good mistress before I destroy his dungeon. And yeah, this is it. Defending early level 3 dragons with almost nothing, and then going for the mistress to kill. GG.
Sacrifice. The gods have rewarded your offering.